Hey, what's up, my little tattletale show? Come in, shut the door, pull up a seat. Woo, we got receipts. Listen, but before I drop them, I have a riddle for y'all. What do Beyonce, Travis Scott, and Scott Disick have in common? Well, guess what? Wasn't there one of them at Beyonce's wedding? And on top of that, they were all partying. Oh, you don't believe me? Well, guess what, baby? Shout out to Twitter because I got the receipts for y'all. Y'all, listen, before we get into dropping the receipts, I got a question. 1, how's your day going? Is your boss getting on your nerves yet? 2, is your family getting on your nerves? Is your kids? Is your man? All of them at once? But honestly, 2, who started this rumor? Who started this rumor that Beyonce was going to be at Kourtney's wedding? Now, here's the thing. Beyonce seems to be close to Travis, his kids. She goes regularly to his vegan restaurant, Crossroads Cafe, down in LA. It's all love. Him and Jay-Z seem to be tight. Fine. However, they were much tighter than Kanye West. And like myself and a bunch of other people pointed out, if you're not going to Kanye's wedding, why would you go to Kourtney's wedding to spite Kim? Kim's not that important. Second of all, what were these sightings of Beyonce arriving in Italy? Let me find out. A random Black woman with light blonde hair or sandy blonde hair showed up on the ports of Portofino, and everybody was just like, oh my God, it's Beyonce knows. Y'all, but anyway, it don't matter because guess what? We sussed out the truth. We can permanently debunk this because, baby, we got receipts. And guess what? We got photographic evidence of where Beyonce was. Which tattletale was it that was like, Beyonce going to post something and timestamp it to let us know she wasn't there? Well, guess what? We got one better. Let me give y'all the evidence, right? And then let me know if you think that I'm reaching or if this is a hit in the comments, all right? Y'all ready, the jury of the tattletales? Let's go. Okay, now let's look at this joyous scene, right? Oh, damn it, I just ruined my own reveal, but I'm still gonna walk y'all through it. Let's look at this joyous scene, right? Now, the funny thing is, here's Drea. Here's somebody very impressed with Drea. Here, everybody looks like somebody in this picture. I'm like, is that Rob Kardashian? Is that Dame Dash? No, that is definitely Drea, and that is somebody completely intoxicated with Drea. Here's somebody that looks like Aaliyah. You know what? Let's move on, because the only thing you need to look at is the right top corner. Why is that? Boom! Do you guys recognize this man? Do you recognize this man with his, how tall? This is Julius, Beyonce's bodyguard that speaks 11 languages and is over 9, 10, 15, 11 feet tall. This is her protector. This is her guider. This is her right-hand man. Let me tell you something. If you see Julius at a party, you know Beyonce is not too far. As a matter of fact, she's probably only 2 feet away because Julius don't let anybody get close to Beyonce. But what's more, there's more at this party. Ooh, who do we got here? We have Jay, we have Ty, and we have a gentleman's name that escapes me, right? Sorry to that man. The gentleman's name escapes me, but we have Jay-Z and Ty, right? Sounds good. Jay-Z's there. That's Beyonce. Husband, of course. And I know y'all saying, girl, that don't mean that Beyonce's there. Jay-Z could just be enjoying a night out and Beyonce's still in Portofino, Italy. Maybe, except for the power of crop and zoom. Because if you look at the right-hand bottom corner and crop it out, what do we have here? What do we have here? A blurry photo. Agreed. I could have lightened it up for you guys. It just occurred to me I should have lightened it. Y'all can lighten it up yourself. Screenshot this thing. Y'all, looks like Beyonce's bone structure. Looks like Beyonce. She got those giant stud earrings in. She's right behind her man, Jay-Z, right? Where's the picture? Let's get to the picture. She's right behind her man, Jay-Z, that is right in the corner. You see there's Jay-Z and there's a woman that looks just like Beyonce at the corner, and you see this bald head above this guy in the black. Tell me that don't look like Jules' head. Now let's look at the scene of the crime. We got a party for Ty, right? Ty has been Jay-Z's ride or die. Lots of people were there. It was a great thing. It was Ty's 50th birthday party. his 50th birthday party. Ty and Jay-Z have been long tight friends, but he's just not tight with Jay-Z. He's tight with almost everybody in the music industry. He's definitely tied with Beyonce. Ty and Jay-Z go back forever. Murder. If you guys want to know exactly who Ty is, he is Jay-Z's longtime friend and Roc Nation co-founder. Tyrant Ty Smith has been shouted out on songs since Reasonable Doubt and on Friends. Ho reveals he and Beyonce have asked Ty to look after their kids if something were to happen. Folks, listen, let me present the evidence, then we'll move on to Travis Scott, and then we'll move on to Scott. Because Jay-Z and Beyonce could not have been at, or probably were not at, well, actually, Jay-Z wasn't there at all. Let me just present the evidence. Jay-Z was at Ty's party. Ty is the godfather of Jay and Beyonce's kids. Ty was celebrating his 50th birthday. Julius was there, and a woman that looks very much like Beyonce was in photos in the back of where her husband was tossing it up with his good friend. Y'all, listen, Twitter. Listen, shout out to Twitter. Twitter is an amazing place, but it looks like we got the evidence. Now, let's talk about Travis Barker. For Travis Barker to actually weigh in, I need to give you guys a little bit of history. I cropped it out, but I will say this, right? I'll just read it to you. This photo that I cropped out literally says that Kodak Lynn said, "It was a real one's born day today. Thank you everyone for making my brother feel special. Thanks to my brothers, Travis Scott. Thanks to my brothers, Travis Scott and Jay Murphy for killing the sound set." That's right, y'all. We want to get an idea on where Travis Scott was. Travis Scott, baby, was working. Travis Scott was DJing at Ty's party with Beyonce and with Jay-Z. Now, were they all hanging out? Who knows? Were they at the same party? Absolutely. Was Travis Scott working? You know he was, baby. He was working for that money. It was reported by numerous outlets. They tried to say that Travis Scott parties without Kylie Jenner in Hollywood, and he skips out on Kourtney Kardashian's Italian wedding. Now, he wasn't at Kourtney's wedding. He did not post congratulations, but we all know that Travis Scott made no secret of the fact that he don't mess with the Kardashians like that. But they got one thing wrong in those reports. He wasn't partying. He was working at a party, DJing and showing love to Ty. Again, he's making sure his comeback happens come rain or shine. What else do we have? The last tragic figure, Scott. Like, Kourtney was in love and happy. It could have been you, Scott. You could have been standing where Travis is right now. You know, I just want to say something real quick. You know what? I'm going to do a fashion roast of Kourtney's wedding, right? Forget about that. I loved it. I love the aesthetic, everything. But why Kourtney was busy saying I do and falling in love and planning a new life, Scott was at a bar, and then he went to a New York strip club to see Pusha T perform. He went to a New York strip club to see Pusha T record. He was at the Sapphire, New York, right? And he rolled in with a group around 2:30 a.m. Monday and headed straight to the VIP section. We're told he was low-key, only chatting with his immediate crew. He didn't even interact with any of the dancers. Scott, poor Scott. But you know what? Scott had his chance and he blew it, right? They're saying that Scott was only at the club for about an hour, right? Before taking off. There was one woman that he spoke to most of the night. Woo! And Pusha T performed to promote his latest album. Listen, they don't think Scott saw the show, but Pusha T was there too. Y'all, let me tell y'all something, right? Scott did it to himself. Kourtney gave you 1,000,000 years. She even had you like, oh no, we're gonna be family forever, until you told her you ain't want nothing with her. Literally, Kourtney begged you, she waited, she cried, you disappointed her time after time, and now she's another's man, and now you're sitting there sick. Y'all, I do feel a little bit sorry for Scott, but he did it to himself. But y'all, how sad does he seem that night that he was literally trolling around the strip clubs of New York, just watching stuff unravel. Poor Scott. Listen. I don't know what to say. I do know to say that we debunked this mystery. Thank you so much, Twitter. Thank you so much, Tattletales. And thank you so much, Scott Disick, for being a hot mess. All right, my little Tattletales, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.